The best way to remove your gross skin tags. If you've noticed a fleshy bump on your skin, you might have a skin tag. They can be painful, and they definitely look unappealing, so it's no surprise that you want them off, stat. These raised bumps aren't necessarily dangerous, but trying to rid yourself of them can be. Still, there are ways to treat skin tags to bring your skin back to its smooth, former glory. So before you take matters into your own hands, here's what you need to know about why skin tags form in the first place and the safest way to get rid of them for good. What are skin tags and why do you get them? Skin tags, officially known as acrochordons by dermatologists, are basically any flesh-colored overgrowths that protrude from your skin's surface. Explains Jason Reichenberg, MD, Associate Professor of Dermatology at the University of Texas Austin's Dell Medical School and Chief of Dermatology at Seton Healthcare Family in Austin. Dermatologists aren't exactly sure why they occur, but they do know they commonly form on places like your groin, underarms, and neck. These areas endure lots of friction and rubbing, which may help play a role in their development, he says. Skin tags can appear randomly on their own, or crop up in a small compact cluster of bumps, too. Anyone can get a skin tag, but people who are diabetic or overweight tend to experience them more, potentially because their bodies handle insulin differently. The resulting hormonal changes may play a part in triggering the overgrowths, says Dr. Reichenberg. There's also a genetic link, so if your parents have skin tags, chances are you might eventually get one, too. Are skin tags dangerous? Most of the time, skin tags are just annoying to deal with and unpleasant to look at. Because they are so thin, they can easily get caught on clothing and twist or spin around themselves, says Dr. Reichenberg. This can be painful, since there's a tiny blood vessel right in the middle of your skin tag. If the blood vessel gets pinched off, your skin tag will usually hurt for a few days, turn black, and eventually fall off on its own. The skin surrounding this fleshy bump is also more prone to irritation, which can lead to inflammation or infection. In fact, you may not even realize you have a skin tag until it's sore, says Dr. Reichenberg. Say you're taking off your shirt quickly and it snags against your skin tag. That can cause a small cut or wound if it gets torn, which creates a breeding ground for bacteria. Unusual redness, swelling, and pain are telltale signs of an infection, he explains. The site of the skin tag makes a difference, too. If one appears on your armpit or neck, it's unlikely to become a huge problem unless you shave near that area or it constantly rubs against your shirt collar. But if one appears under a sensitive area like your eye, it could potentially grow bigger, impairing your vision as it develops, says Dr. Reichenberg. Just make a note if it changes in any way to make sure it's not skin cancer, warns Dr. Reichenberg. Some skin tags can look similar to basal cell carcinoma, and any growth that enlarges or changes on your skin could be a sign of melanoma. If you have a skin tag or any kind of sore that is bothering you that is growing or changing in any way, it's always good to see a dermatologist to make sure it's benign or normal before you just ignore it, he says. The safest way to remove your skin tags. While it may feel like the easiest method, resist the urge to yank them off or try weird DIY removal methods you find online, since this can cause pain and increase your chances of infection or scarring. But if your skin tag repeatedly gets cut, irritated, or infected, removing it is your best bet. If the base of your skin tag is less than 1 mm in size, or the size of a sharp pencil point, there are some over-the-counter methods that may work for you, says Dr. Reichenberg. If it's any bigger than that, check in with your dermatologist, he says. He or she can remove it safely by freezing or numbing it. Just keep in mind that any kind of treatment used to remove a skin tag can leave a mark, says Dr. Reichenberg. So if your skin is prone to scarring and you'd rather not deal with it, you don't necessarily have to get it removed if it's not causing you any trouble.